evening all, this is Darth Ravage 07 coming to you this beautiful Christmas weekend, and I'm out on the back deck here filming this new Bouldercrash quick review. But before we get to that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a quick look at this other Infernac universe offering. And on the turntable, as promised, we have Infernac Universe Bouldercrash. I wonder if that's any relation to Boulder from the original Rock Lord series right here. Okay, let's take a quick look at that box. It sure is a looker. You got him in his rock motorcycle mode there. You have him rocking and rolling right there in that other art there. The back of the box you get from vehicle mode to robot mode and back again in 10 steps. Pause the scan right there for those looking in stores. I hope this helps you find yours. And as luck would have it, I get the notification that Tiger Hawk's been moved up on Amazon, but not to that one point. They sold through on CMD store, so I imagine everybody else is going to beat me to the punch there. And that's, I mean, if you're not first, you're last in this YouTube game. And you get the instructions, all nicely bright orange, easy on the eyes to see how to transform this guy. You can see his third leg there, and you get him in 10 steps over, and configuration for a sword there, it looks like. You get Bouldercrash in a split kind of tied up deal there. There's his rock spare weapon thing, and we'll get him cut off this card and get that stuff took care of off camera. And there's Bouldercrash on the table as life imitating box art picture there. Showing you he's a motorcycle rock that turns into a battering ram of sorts in a flip. Very weird indeed. It's weird. So there's the side look of that, the back side look of that, the port side of the rock look, and straight on, straight away. Very, very odd. And you can flip it back at any moment in time, and there you go. You got like a rock that thinks it's a shark rolling down the road, freeway, coming at you pretty crazy. It's very, very weird all the same. I think the Rock Lords got a little bit offended by this one. That's what happens when we continue to do stuff in the core class offering. And I want to say thanks again for Patriot Prime reviews saving me 12 bucks, because this should not be no more than $4.99, especially that Megatron that he reviewed. And I'm not going to be buying it now, and kind of hate that I bought this, but not going to hate so much because it does got some nice detail throughout. It looks like it's got some lava-esque going on. Kind of wish that's what Magnus had going on, because you can see the lava oozing through the pores or whatnot. And I don't know if that's Boulder's cousin from the original Rock Lords or just an all-new, brand-new character. But obviously, this engineering is even subpar to what we had with the Rock Lords. Beat this in every which way. Stop doing the core class altogether, Hasbro. Snarl was even, you know, a little bit questionable, and I was a little bit forgiving there, but for what I saw with Megatron and what I've experienced so far with this guy, it's not worth $12.99. It should be $4.99 for the crap that you give us right here. This shit ain't worth that $12.99 price. That said, let's get some vehicle mode comparisons real quick, because I am slowly losing it here. And here he is with Snarl, and then Magnus, and then Chase, and then Windblade, and then we'll get B in here, and Prime, and then last but not least, Thundertron, the pirate. Outside of Tigertron, so Thundertron is the biggest thing I got right here, but Tigertron will be later. I'm trying to think who was the leader class offering. I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me later. Dang, I just lost it, man. That's right, Tiger Hawk is the leader class offering. So that's all that we really, or all I will lack, because I'm not going to get that Megatron unless it's just pretty much given to me. And then I should just heed Patriot Prime's advice again, because it's just a turd. I mean, the guy had it fall apart multiple times in his review. And just watch his review right over there, because I got it down in the links below there. Thanks, Patriot Prime, for taking the hit for me. All my bitching aside about core class, let's get these guys converted into the robot modes and get one more team shot there in robot mode comparison kind of thing. But we'll take a closer look at Bouldercrash's details since we're here. And there we have Bouldercrash on the turntable once again. I got the weapon over his arm, so you got that going on. And in this mode, guys, you got that lava effect pouring back through in spots. I wish they'd have done that throughout to make the details pop like it has in the past. And you got the asymmetry in the head. With that said and done, you can go all the way around in a complete circle with that. You can look somewhat up, some down. It's limited due to how it's made there. And then at the arm, you can go all the way around on the ball joint, all the way around on the ball joint. You've got all the way around on that elbow ball joint. No wrist because budgets and cheapness and that bullshit. And then you got all the way around at the waist, but it's a weird waist and you really can't, it gets in the way of itself there. So I don't understand the logic in that. That piece should have been able to come out and then peg back in or something, but budgets are not cool when it comes to core class because they get the shit into that stick. But the detailing throughout is pretty nice. I'm going to take this stupid weapon off here, set it aside for a second, and let you look at those details on the arms. I mean, it'd have been nice to have some more articulation there. I know it's in a whole other ballpark at a legend scale or core class figure, but like the new age stuff has got wrist swivels, waist swivels, even an ab crunch depending upon what's going on there. And they make it look like G1 and makes it look awesome. This guy right here is barely a GoBot at all. I mean, it's just frustrating. That said, he does got a hidden weapon mode whenever you have the motorcycle that you can peg it into the bigger bots. I'll do that real quick. Even peg leg McKillicuddy can handle this Soul Calibur turd of a sword here. Anyway, that said and shown. Outside the team shot, that's about going to do it for Bouldercrash. We're going to get that team all together in robot mode for that one final comparison. Bear with me. All together, look from the side, look from the back, look from the other side. And these United figures for the most part are pretty good, except for this guy and that Megatron, which I will not be getting later on. Let's get them into some final thoughts, guys. Some final thoughts on Bouldercrash here. I got him because he's an homage to the Rock Lords, to be honest, and I thought I was going to get the rest of the set, but I will not be getting the Megatron. Core class, I feel very strongly that is a waste of SKUs that could be used toward, you can make them deluxes, like Bumblebee, smaller deluxe, and they just got so much more to offer. And that is frustrating because this guy is awesome and this guy is basically a Rolling Rock turd. That's about going to do it for Bouldercrash. I love Rock Lords, and seeing that get a hand slapped in the face with this guy just frustrates me to no end. I don't get why you cop out and you shortchange one class over the other, or your decision making Hasbro is really frustrating. With all that said and done, I can't recommend this for anybody outside the Rock Lords thing. I mean, I shouldn't even got this. I mean, this pisses me off, and I didn't want it to be like this. I really wish that the core class would get scrapped because you only do subpar work here, Hasbro. I mean, that's very frustrating. The other figures in this wave, I highly recommend this one and the Megatron. Don't bother, guys. It's not even worth your time. That said and done, make sure, whether you like this video or not, like, share, subscribe. Help my channel continue to grow. I get a little bent on these core class offerings, and that bled through and through with this review.